bit of a surprise. He's obviously been a fantastic player, all around the world, really. There aren't too many finger spinners that have that kind of longevity. So, he'll go down as one of the all-time greats. Always a fantastic competitor. I had a lot of battles, against him over the years, here in Australia as well, over in India. Just a massive respect from our change room to the career that he's had.
So this was Pat Cummins. I'm going to play the rest also. I think some of the clips, there are moments where Ravi Shastri is good and there are moments where Ravi Shastri is bad. But just for context, since Ravichandran Ashwin's international cricket debut, Ravichandran Ashwin has taken 765 international wickets in 379 innings. Tim Southee has taken 698 in 485 innings. Mitchell Starc has 695 wickets in 368 innings. James Anderson has 647 wickets in 560 innings. Mm-hmm. Stuart Broad has 634 wickets in 485 innings. Ladies and gentlemen, Ravichandran Ashwin, since his debut, has been the undisputed best bowler. Undisputed best bowler, all formats of the game. There is no argument. He literally was, and the numbers say that. Nobody can deny. But some very interesting thing, I did not know this story about MS Dhoni until जो SEN cricket या SEN cricket पे धोनी की retirement की story Ravi Shastri ने narrate की. I did not know this story. So I want to play this. You guys should listen to it.
Like MS Dhoni, he didn't wait. He just walked in here. I was the coach. He said, Ravi, I need to have a chat with the boys for 5 minutes after we drew the game at the MCG. So I said, sure, you might be saying, boys, well done to draw this game or things like that. He just said, thank you, I'm done with test cricket. I said, there's one test match to go, man. He just walked up there, 5-minute speech, no tantrums, no shenanigans. I'm done. Thank you very much for your support. I won't be there in Sydney, but my total support to you guys, because after that was the World Cup.
Yep.
Yeah, and he was going to play he was the captain of the World Cup side. But it's just that. So, these days there's so much of cricket. There's IPL cricket, there's other cricket. So if you think you've had enough here, players will just walk away.
So you're standing there going, holy hell.
None of the boys knew. So I looked around the dressing room. I said, did he have a chat with you? Did he have a chat with you? No one had a clue. Even the guys who went out or spent time with him 3 days before that, no one had a clue he's going to come and say what he did. And a player, and he was 94 or 95 test matches. Normally, in India, a player of his stature, if he plays his 100 test match, and they're given that test match to say Ranchi, the whole town would have been there at the ground,
yes.
To celebrate that 100 test match. But none of that stuff for him. He just said that I want to pack my bags. I'm done with whites.
So this was fantastic. I did not know this at all about MS Dhoni, that he just walked up and he said, "Main ja raha hai." And some Twitter handle at Lost Shrew created a small clip of 45 seconds of Ravichandran Ashwin's greatest moments. I think.
Hold him around his legs with the camera.
Copyright This is the famous play. This was the greatest moment. Wide and then the shot. I think that was pretty much the greatest career.
So there is one moment that I would add to this is, and I'll talk about Ashwin in a second, is he was in Rajasthan Royals and they were playing the KKR, and the match was in the balance. Andre Russell, one of the most fearsome hitters, I think this is 2 or 3 years ago when it happened, comes to the strike and Ravi Ashwin is the bowler. He has not taken a wicket before in the match. He bowls the perfect carom ball. He beats him, like basically he comes in with the arm like he always does, pitches an off in middle, straightens and takes out the off stump. Andre Russell had no idea what had just happened, and that wicket just swung the match. Psychologically, it dealt a blow, and then Yuzvendra Chahal just ran through the lineup. He was outstanding. But I'm saying that is the effect that Ashwin had. The reason I bring that one moment is there are countless such moments when he'll only take 1 or 2 wickets, but he'll take out the best batsman. In 2020, in the BGT, when India won that series 2-1, Ashwin takes out Steve Smith, Travis Head in the first test match on day one, had a couple of Aussies number, and even in the fourth test match when him and Bumrah were battling injuries and all that, they were there being mentors to Washington Sundar and Natarajan and telling them how to bowl. They were cheering them on the boundary line. Ashwin was there. People forget playing out the drawn test match in Sydney, where in 408 we were chasing. It was Ashwin and Hanuma Vihari that took us, played that amazing vigil and made sure, and nursing an injury. So there are so many such examples of Ravichandran Ashwin. Now, one other thing, I was looking at how many times he won the Man of Series, right? It was 11 times, one of the records. And his first time was 2011 at the beginning of his career. And the last time was earlier this year against Bangladesh. That means throughout his career, you had every few years, there was this one series where Ravichandran Ashwin was essentially dominating in especially in India, sometimes with the bat, with the ball and stuff. And so he's someone who you just don't remember one test matches or two test matches. You remember a cluster. Oh my God, there were these 4 test matches. He picked up 25 wickets. He picked up, he scored like 190 runs, like against England in 2020, 2021, right around the COVID time when we had the day-night test match and stuff happening in Motera. And Ashwin picks up 4 test matches. He scores 189 runs and picks up 32 wickets. So many such moments exist in our day-to-day sort of things where we don't even know how.
Did you
people,
see Aaron Finch's tweet thanking Ashwin? It was the best.
I did not know.
One of the all-time careers. Congratulations, R. Ashwin. It was a pleasure to play with you, against you. Thanks for not running me out.
Love it. Love it. Love it. And Ashwin's contribution to this also is very important, that he normalized this nonsense that the English people do. Oh, it's against the spirit of the game. No, it's not. I know he turned me around. I was initially influenced by the quote unquote Western propaganda about this, this is, first of all, I refuse to call it this dismissal as anything except being run out at the non-strikers end. I will not use that ex-Indian cricketer's name. I think Vinubhai Mankad was one of the best all-rounders to play for India. Don't reduce him just by this form of dismissal. What Sunny Gavaskar said, the batter was trying to do a Billy Brown and the bowler did what he was supposed to do. That is the way Indians should describe this dismissal. But Ashwin actually raised an important debate, and this bullshit that was happening, especially with English and Australian batsmen, where they would back up far ahead and start taking advantage on the single, that stopped. And now they may whine about it, they may do whatever, but this is an acceptable mode of dismissal, and so they've stopped doing it.